What's up, everybody? Today is going to be a mail day. So we're going to take a look at a stack of cards that I've recently picked up through eBay. First up, we've got Nikita Kucherov with the Outburst parallel from 23-24 flagship. Crazy looking parallel. Cheap. I think it was like $2 with shipping and everything. But I really like the design. I like shiny cards, and seeing our regular flagship hockey getting this kind of parallel, I think it's really cool. I know some people probably don't care for it, and people, like the traditional design, which they still have that too, which I think is quite nice. Kucherov has been phenomenal this year. I think he's in a three-way race right now, looks like, with McKinnon and McDavid, and he is leading the two of them with 136 points, which is his career best, and still has, I think, 4 or 5 more games to go. So I got a couple of his cards. This is also a Kucherov card with the blue Surge parallel from 2020-2021 OPG Platinum. It's got this like blue wave to it, which is pretty cool. Not numbered, but just a parallel. Next up is this Alexander Georgiev insert from 22-23, I think. Yeah, 22-23 extended series. This is the history class insert. Another cheap card, just kind of a rainbow foil there. I don't have too many Alexander Georgiev cards. He doesn't have a ton of cards in general, much less ones with him in an Avalanche uniform. And that's the third divisional rival uniform that they wear when they play teams like the Wild, which is coming up here in a couple days. I also got this Yakov Trenin, a recent add to the Avalanche team before the trade deadline. This is the OPG yellow border parallel, which was quite a nice color match. The Preds uniform there. And then next up, a couple of marquee rookies in the Seismic Gold parallel. We've got Liam Foudy on the left and Nicholas Bodin on the right. The Seismic parallels are numbered to 50, so pretty low number. There we go, 35 of 50 and 13 of 50. I collect Seismic Gold OPG Platinum cards. I have some marquee rookies as well as veterans, just base non-rookies in the Seismic Gold parallel. I think this light doesn't do it justice. There we go. You kind of see all these almost like fish scales in there that are just fluorescent, but I think they're pretty cool looking, so grabbed those two from the same seller. I think it was only like $5 or $7 a piece. I also collect Young Guns rookie cards. As you can see in the background, got a few there. I was able to pick up this Matty Beniers rookie card, his Young Guns rookie. He's having a little bit of a down season compared to last year, but the Kraken are as well. Looks like they may not make the playoffs, so we'll see what happens there. But last season he had 24 goals, 33 assists with 57 points, and this year he's dropped down to 14 goals, 20 assists with 34 points. And yes, they do have a few more games to play, but he's not going to come close to his numbers from last season. So looked at his prices and stuff, and they've dropped down quite a bit. So I thought it was a good time to pick this up. Next up is this Ilya Sorokin Young Guns rookie card from 2020-2021. And this is a Series 2 card. One of the few that I don't have for this year. I'm getting pretty close to completing the Young Guns set for Series 1, Series 2, and Extended for this year. We'll see what happens with the Islanders. They're one of the several teams that are very close to that will they make it? Will they not? Kind of get that last wild card spot in the East. I think there's like 5 or 6 teams all within like 3 points of each other or something. So interesting to see what happens in the next week and a half, I think, when the regular season comes to an end. So we'll see if the Islanders make it or not. Next up is Dylan Cousins. I like Dylan Cousins and the Buffalo Sabres in general. I think they are a team that just didn't quite live up to their potential this season. I thought last season was kind of a good direction for them. I thought this season they would be a little bit better, but it's looking like they're not going to make the playoffs, barring some miracle. But it's just looking like it's not going to happen. He had a great season last year as well. 31 goals, 37 assists for 68 points. As kind of like, I don't know, a middle six guy. And then this season, 15 goals, 28 assists, 43 points. So going from 68 points to 43, bit of a drop off. I mean, I know they still got a couple more games, but happy to have that one to the set. One more Young Guns here. Actually a teammate of Dylan Cousins, and that is Tage Thompson. This is Tage Thompson's rookie card, and this is 2017-2018 with the Blues. You know, he spent 1 year there, and the rest of his career he's been in Buffalo. Last year he had an absolute just monster season, which really gave, I think, Buffalo a glimmer of hope for the future, which I think they still do have a good future. But last year, 47 goals, 47 assists for 94 points. And this year he's dropped off a little bit, but so has the team. 29 goals, 26 assists with 55 points. I think that was just last week had like 4 goals in 1 game. So he still has that ability to completely change a game. And someone that can skate like him, being 6'6", I think, 6'5", yeah, 6'5" listed on here. He's a big guy that can skate, so, and score, which is great for them. So happy to add that one. I think this one cost me just under $20, so I think that was a really good deal. I think last year it jumped up quite a bit when he was on a record season for him. And the final card is not a Young Guns, but it is a rookie. And this is Jonathan Drouin's Upper Deck Lustrous Rookie autograph. And this is numbered to 349. Nice gold ink there. And part of it is acetate. So you can kind of see through there with the logo imprinted in the acetate section of the card. It's kind of a thicker card. There's the back. And I really enjoy UD Black cards. I think they have a really slick design. A lot of them have a silver ink on them for the autographs, but this one is a gold ink, which is pretty cool looking. So Jonathan Drouin is fitting in nicely for the Avalanche and really finding his way with them. When he was traded to Avs, it took him, I don't know, 10, 15 games really to start to fit in, I think, and fit in with that style of play. He was with Tampa the first couple years, and then Montreal the rest of his career, and then was traded to the Avalanche partway through the season. He's already tied his career high points, 53 right now. So still, I think 4 more games left, I think, for the Avs. So he has a chance to break that record, 1 more point away. 19 goals, 34 assists for 53 points right now. So he's fitting in well, especially on that top line with McKinnon and Rantanen. So that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching.